Welcome to TalkAboutTopeka.com. I'm Chris Schultz. On this episode, we're here at the Great Overland Station. We're going to be taking you all around the Railroad Festival. It's a beautiful Saturday. Let's get started.
My name is Gordy Davidson, and I'm from, I go by Grinder Gordy, and I'm from the Lansing-Leavenworth area.
Very cool. You've got a really awesome setup here. Can you tell us all about it?
Well,
when the train is done, of course. It's the Railroad Festival.
We got sound effects everywhere. Okay, these are known as busker organs. The Germans say Drehorgel. The verb zu drehen is to turn, crank organ, monkey organ, street organ, call it what you want. This one has 36 pipes. This one over here has 20 pipes. And they were built by a guy named Christian Whitman, who's in a suburb of Vienna, Austria. These are old and new technology. There's two bellows down there, so I'm supplying the air, but these are MIDI controlled. Okay, so I got an SD card in here. So let's play a tune I think you might recognize. When Bach died in Germany in 1750, they found this up in the attic. It's a tune you might know.
All right.
Now, just listen. You'll get the Baroque touch eventually.
Yeah.
I'm dynamic cranking.
It's the remix.
Revisit the basic tune. Close it out.
Excellent. That's so cool.
There's a twinkle little, wait, I call it the twinkle fugue. That's one you haven't heard.
Yeah, that's very, very awesome.
Okay.
Well, we're keeping fairly busy here at the pump car ride, so people like to come by, and this is a replica of a 1907 Sheffield pump car, which our ancestors used to maintain and inspect the track. The track gang would have 6 to 8 miles of track to take care of, and probably a crew of about 5 or 6, and they'd use this to get out to their work site, or if they had to haul material, sometimes they'd hook a trailer on behind and put the material on it, and then they had to use the manpower to get there.
Yep, yep. No engines, huh? Just these guns.
That's right. About in the 1920s, they started putting motors on them and called them motor cars, and at least when they arrived at the work site, they weren't tired out from pumping the car to get there.
Excellent. How did we get one here in Topeka?
Railroad Days owns this. They bought this probably 15 years ago as a kit, and one of the Santa Fe shops, I think it was a signal shop, put it together for them, and they've had the car ever since, and they use it at festivals like this to give rides and demonstrations, etc.
That's really cool. It looks like all the kids are having a great time with it.
Right, some of the adults too.
Well, maybe I'll have to try my hand at this thing. Let's see, how's this thing work?
Okay, what you got to do is we're going to tell it which direction to go by kicking the wheel. I got my foot on the brake.
Okay.
And then we're going to start doing whatever the bar tells us to do.
Okay.
All right, are you ready to go? I got to face the other
I
direction.
think so. I'll try and hold on to the mic here.
Here we go.
Okay.
Let it come up, let it come up.
Let it come up and then push it down.
We'll do it now. Push, push, push. All the way down, all the way down. Now we'll.
Oh, I think we're making some great progress here.
I think so. once you get it moving, it does pretty good.
Yeah, it sure does. And so we got a brake on here?
got a brake.
Awesome. There we go.
We just got
We're
a
going
brake.
back the other way.
We just got a brake down here that pushes 2 wooden blocks into the wheels.
Okay.
That's what stops us.
All right.
So we'll release the brake. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to go backwards this time.
So we just get the wheels going and it just
And
wants to keep
it
going.
You just tell it what direction you want it to go, and it does it all on its own.
Simple one-handed operation here,
It is
folks. I am.
Once you get going.
These guns have been moving us along here. I'll tell you what. Hi, Betty. I'm coming to talk to you next. All right.
Here we go.
Well, thank you very much.
More
I
than
appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're more than welcome.
Hey, how are you?
You have muscle for that.
I did it with one arm here.
Oh, man.
Betty, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. A little tired.
Absolutely. We've got a little recap of the interview we did a while back with you. We're going to put it on the show with this event here so folks can see it. But how's everything going out here?
It's going very well. The weather is absolutely super. The people are coming in. The kids are loving it, and I'm very pleased.
Absolutely. Well, you've got a lot of great things going on out
I know.
here.
We have a
Yeah.
lot more this year, and interestingly, I've done it with the same budget, so I'm not sure how I did that. Isn't that good?
Rock on. You
I
know, there's a
know.
lot of really giving people in Topeka as well
Yeah.
that make this happen. Who's your
Absolutely.
big sponsors?
WIBW TV 13, 580, and 94. Country,
Absolutely.
Whatever one that is. I can't remember everything.
There's a lot.
Capital Journal.
You've got a whole list of them.
Yeah.
We'll put a thing on the screen here showing
Great.
all your sponsors for you as well. So is it building up to your expectations? Everything great?
Everything is great. I will wait to see what the numbers are, but I think it's slow, but it's been a steady pace again. But there's a lot of kids out here. I think there's more kids
We've
this
been noticing
time
that.
than it has been in the past.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids, a lot of people having a great time out here.
Yeah.
And so many different individual activities for people to do. You won't
I
get
know.
bored out here.
No, we've got something almost for every age, except the teenagers. But you know, they'll find something. We got food.
Yeah.
We got food and DME's racetrack, so they can race cars and eat.
and you can do the little pump car right
The little
here.
pump car, and then we got the mini one inside for the little kids. So.
Oh, we'll go in and check that out too. We want to take a look at the museum and everything. So we'll let you get back to work here. You're
Thank
doing a
you.
great job. Keep up all the wonderful
Thank
work.
you.
And
Do
you
it
know,
for the kids. Yes.
the kids will do it. And you know, folks, get involved. This lady right here will get you taken care of if you want to volunteer next year. I'm sure she'll be
Absolutely.
happy
We
to
can
have
really
you.
use a lot of volunteers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Betty. Keep it
Thanks,
all
Chris.
up. You bet.
The monkey is almost, he's probably not going to live much longer. Go ahead and check him out.
Oh, let's go check. We're gonna check the monkey out over here. See. Hey, there we are. Max, check it out and show the viewers who the monkey is. There we. We've stepped inside the beautiful Great Overland Station here. They've got some train displays set up. We're gonna check out the museum here and see what we see. Why is it that every time I come to over the bridge in North Topeka that I either find myself in a cage or locked in a safe in Noto? I don't know, but I don't know what I'm doing. Of course, the weather's absolutely beautiful today, but you know, I'm always a spoiled rotten brat for the air conditioning, and they've got plenty of that inside here. Where's the start button on this thing? How do I log into Facebook? I can't decide whether I'm in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood or if I should say Beetlejuice 3 times.
I've been volunteering for about 10 years, and I run the front desk, sell tickets, punch tickets at the gate, run the gift shop, whatever there is to do.
Excellent. Well, I think it's fantastic. We got wonderful volunteers. Thank you so much for all you do just for the community and volunteering. It's such a huge thing. Folks, you can get out and volunteer, especially for next year's Railroad Festival. Get involved. It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Good. So you were telling me about what you're working on. It's You Can Animate. Tell us about this.
Yes, You Can Animate is a new program that I just put together. We started in June. It's through the Noto Art Center, and it encourages and empowers kids to express themselves and to learn how to animate.
Cool. How's this work?
Well, I have a number of different programs. I have adult programs, I have the summer camps, I have after-school programs, and one-on-one training. We use a software called Toon Boom Studio. It is the industry standard in digital content creation. You work in numerous layers. It actually has 3 dimensions. You have a camera that you can move. The most amazing thing, though, is that it's 21st century knowledge. You're empowering these kids with the ability to create something from scratch, and they're so excited about it. Schools that have implemented this into their curriculum, not changing their curriculum, but enhancing their curriculum, have seen the test scores shoot through the roof. And the number one demographic that it affects is young males that are minority, that are struggling in school, that they're disinterested in the general content matter. Now they have something exciting to do. They can do animation. And it's really reaching those kids in a way that you could never do it before.
So how do folks find out about You Can Animate?
YouCanAnimate.com or the Noto Art Center. You can go to notoartsdistrict.com and you click on the classes, or you can call the phone number 785-224-4013.
Absolutely. Let's get a close-up of that one right here. Right there. See, we're high-tech. We're animation right here.
That's right.
We're making animation.
Whoa! No, you do that thing where you walk closer and you zoom out.
That's right.
You get that, Whoa.
That's right. So folks, we're with Wyatt Earp here. How you doing, Wyatt?
Well, I'm doing great. Had a great festival here.
How's the security around here?
Oh, we're tight. We're real tight.
Of course. Well, you know.
We have well, every once in a while we have to stop train robbers over here, but besides that, we had a pretty good day.
Yeah, it's a good thing. The weather's beautiful for it.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Hey, I know this guy. It's a Sodaworks guy.
Hey,
how you
how's it
doing,
going?
Brian? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So how's things going out here at the Railroad Festival?
Oh, we had a great crowd today. Lots of people. It was a great day for it. The weather was beautiful.
Very cool. Well, you do a really interesting business, and I want to have you on the show. But tell us what you're, in a nutshell, what you're doing out here.
I sell glass bottle, vintage, retro soda pop. We're so used to the big companies, we forget there's 100 soda bottlers from all over, from St. Louis, from Iowa. There's even a bottler right here in Kansas.
Very cool. Very cool. How did you get into this idea?
Well, I just love soda pop, and once I realized there's more than you could find at your local grocery store, I was obsessed. I just had to start looking for it.
Cool, and you don't have to wait every year to come out to the Railroad Festival to see. You're at the Farmers Market and such?
Farmers Market most Saturday mornings. I try to find whatever events, fun fairs, and festivals I could be at, and I'm working to get in local establishments so you could find me everywhere.
Very cool. Well, I'm going to pick up a drink here because we've been walking around all day. So what do you recommend?
My favorite is Ski.
Ski, I've never heard of that.
It's kind of a lemon
before.
lime, but it's got orange, so it has a different flavor. I had a big run on root beer earlier, so don't look for that.
Okay.
This strawberry cream, oh, that's good. I've got friends that they buy that by the case.
You like that?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
And then there's Moxie. Have you ever heard of Moxie?
I've heard of Moxie. I've never had it before, though.
Very unusual. It's not a cola. It's not a root beer. It's not a pepper. Some people love it. Some people don't. And it's the state beverage of Maine.
Maine has a state beverage. Does Kansas have a state beverage?
Well, they should.
Let's pick one for
We
them.
should. Well, it should be a lost trail.
And I'll write our congressman.
There we go. There we go.
I want to try a Ski, actually. That's what I want to go for. This is Ski. So again, this is the citrus with a little orange, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really refreshing.
It's a good one.
It really is.
It's one of my favorites.
Folks, we're having a blast out here at the Great Overland Station for the Railroad Festival. I'm going to enjoy my Ski and send you guys off on a little commercial break to do some business with the TV station. So just sit right there, come right back, and we'll have more from the Railroad Festival here at the Great Overland Station. I'm Chris Schultz. This is Talk About Topeka, and you're at the Railroad Festival. I'm jumping around like a grown man should not do, but I'm still doing it anyways because I really don't care. Oh, and by the way, I love what you do for me. Toyota! So, what brings you to the Railroad Festival here today? Uh-huh. It's great to see you guys out here. What brings you out to the Railroad Festival today?
Well, we've came out here before, and we just set up an informational booth and let people see what we do. We've got some pictures out here of what we're doing. We give out some flags to the kids and little flag stickers. It was a big hit with the kids this year.
And tell folks about what the American Legion is.
What we do, our main purpose is take care of veterans. We've got fundraisers. We've got a golf tournament in the spring, and then this year we started a skeet shoot, and then here next month we'll have a ride for veterans where we go and just do, it's kind of like a poker run is what it is.
Excellent, excellent. And how have things been going out here today for the Railroad Festival for you guys?
It's pretty nice.
Isn't it a beautiful day?
It's a beautiful day, yep. I'm a retired railroader, so enjoying.
Right up your alley, huh?
Yep, enjoying some of this too.
Pardon me, do you have any gray poupon? No, I have not been to Going Bonkers. I want to come sometime. Is that all right?
Oh, I think you can come in anytime.
Yeah, all right. Tell us what Going Bonkers
is. As a matter of fact, we've got a brand new gigantic Plinko game. It just came in. Oh, it's so much fun. When you come in, I'll turn it on for you, okay?
You tell me, Bob Barker or Drew Carey?
Well, it'd have to be Bob Barker.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I mean, no offense, Drew. We love you, but
yeah, you got
Bob Barker. Yeah. We're gonna come see Going Bonkers on an episode soon. So
okay,
yeah, very
thank
good.
you.
Folks, I'm really desperate for an interview here, so I'm gonna talk to my sister, Kim. I'm really sorry about that, but if you'll just bear with us, we'll get this done as soon as possible. Kim, how are you doing?
He has no clue how much this is going to cost him.
Well, Kim is volunteering to run the kids tent here. Tell us what's going on here for the kids.
Well, this is the 6th year for the festival and my 6th year for the kid tent. It is free for all the kids that come in. We have all the different games here. We have inflatables, blow-up things, and Zach, the carnival guy, provided the games this year, so that was awesome.
Zach was just announced as one of Topeka's top 20 under 40. We're going to have to check him out. Let's see if we can find him around here. Absolutely. Well, thank you for your service to the Railroad Festival, Kim, and I'm going to get out of here before our viewers change the channel. I hear you bring your family here to volunteer every year. How long have you been involved with the Railroad Festival?
This is our 3rd year.
Our 3rd year, all right. And how you've been seeing it go over the 3 years you've been working with it?
Busier and busier, so it's a lot of fun. Kids have a ball.
And what do your family do when they're volunteering here? What kind of things are they doing?
They help with the games, help on the bouncy houses. My wife asked if I wanted to do it one year, and that sounded fun, so the girls decided to do it.
And you've been hooked ever since. Well, hey, I thank you for doing everything you can to help make this a wonderful event here in Topeka. So you're here volunteering with the kids here today.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you got involved with this, and you're here with Helen Hawker, right?
Right, yeah, I'm here with the Bathhouse Players, and we're a group at Helen Hawker Theater, and we do a lot of volunteer work, and we do 2 shows every summer, but there are also some shows throughout the year that we do. And one of the things that we're big on is making sure that we give back to the community. So we'll come and do volunteer events and cleanups in the park and stuff like that at least once a month.
Excellent, and these kids with Helen Hawker are great. We got a wonderful theater program over there at Gage Park, so thank you for what you're doing. I really appreciate that, Bailey.
No problem.
Hey, this game must be broken. I just saw some kid walk away with money. Get your Chariots of Fire theme songs ready and your hankies, because this is going to be an emotional trip for both of us. Ugh. No television personalities will be hurt in the filming of this. I think. This is Zach Haney. Zach, how are you doing? Good. Well, you're the guy who owns all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I rent out a lot of the party equipment. Unfortunately, we didn't get to rent out our obstacle course today, but I figured I'd still volunteer. But we did rent out everything in the kids' tent that you see.
Sweet. Well, I am, hold on. This stuff takes a lot of energy.
It really does, and I mean, putting it up, a lot of this stuff weighs, hundreds of pounds. So I mean, afterwards, you don't really feel like running through it,
Absolutely. I tell you what, I'm glad we're rounding out the end of the. I'm about 22 years old. It's really hard on me. So anyhow, so I want to talk to you because we found out you just won. Hold on. Oh, that's just ridiculous now. All right, Zach, I wanted to talk to you because you are one of the winners of the honorees of the 20 under 40 from the Boy Scouts this year. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you very much.
That's very cool. I was a class of a couple of years ago, and it was a really cool experience. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it before, and I know quite a few people that have gone through it, like yourself, and I mean, I think, it's going to be a neat experience for me to surround myself with all these leaders.
Absolutely. And so what got you into this business?
I started with a free carnival over at the rescue mission, so I'm pretty familiar with the area, and after putting on that carnival when I was a freshman in high school, I realized Topeka needs a better party rental company, so I figured I'd start it up. And now about a year and a half later, it has grown. We're going to do about 10 carnivals the rest of this year. So, I mean, we're doing really well.
Very cool. I got to ask, how old are you?
I'm 17. I'll be 18 in September. So luckily, I got it just in time to even be on the 20 under 40.
Wow. I have to say, you make me look like a slacker, man. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. I'm glad you're doing this. It's youth. You're from Topeka, right?
Yeah. I've lived here my whole life. I go out to Shawnee Heights, and yeah.
Very cool. Well, you've got one of the funnest little things going on here, the party business, man. 17 years old. This is freaking awesome. That's very cool. And so, thank you so much for allowing us to play around here. This is pretty cool.
Problem. You do it again.
If I survive the drop over here, we will do that. But. Very cool. Well, keep doing what you're doing. How can folks find out about the party rental business from you?
Yeah, they can go on Facebook and look at the Carnival Guy, or just go to carnivalguy.com.
Thecarnivalguy.com. And thank you for giving me a reason to not have to hit the gym this afternoon. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
You bet. Have a good one.
You too. Enjoy the roll down.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah! They said I broke it. I don't know. We want to thank the Great Overland Station today for a wonderful time at the Railroad Festival. It's definitely something we're going to add to our list of things to do every single year. We want to thank all the sponsors that made it possible, all the volunteers that made it possible, and we want to thank all of our viewers, you guys sitting at home watching. We'll see you at the Great Overland Station next year for the Railroad Festival. You can't keep us away after the amount of fun we've had. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'm Chris Schultz. This is Talk About Topeka, and you are all awesome. Keep it classy, Topeka.